Viewer discretion is advised. 3 months ago, the Meehan family in Montana received a tip that AI facial recognition might finally unlock a decades-old mystery, the disappearance of Patricia Meehan. But tonight, let's go back to where her story really begins. In the middle of the night, a single-lane highway and a moment that changed everything. Setup. Who was Patricia Meehan? 0-30. Patricia Meehan was 37 in April 1989. Soft-spoken, introverted, and loved by her family. After a failed teaching career, she lived quietly, working odd jobs on rural ranches near Circle, Montana. She was described as gentle, sometimes distant, a soul searching for
peace in the simplicity of small-town life. On April 20th, 1989, everything changed. That evening, Patricia left her farmhouse for a drive. Witnesses later said she looked troubled. Her father would worry that night, but had no clue how deep the crisis would get. By morning, a stranger would glance in her rearview mirror and see a face she'd never forget. Rising action. The crash 2:00 at 8:15 p.m. Montana Highway 200 was deserted. That's when Patricia Meehan, heading west in her light green Toyota, inexplicably swerved into oncoming traffic. She collided head-on with another car carrying off-duty police dispatcher Peggy Bueller and her father. The crash stunned everyone, but what happened next was stranger. Patricia emerged from her car, walked to the other vehicle, stared silently at Peggy for what felt like minutes, then turned, climbed a roadside fence, and disappeared into the cold, grassy prairie. She didn't say a word. No one followed immediately. They were dazed, shaken, cell phones weren't common. By the time the sheriff arrived, Patricia was gone. Complications. The search and sightings. 4:00. Here's where it gets interesting. Authorities launched the largest manhunt in Montana history. Searched dogs, helicopters, 100 volunteers. That night it dropped below freezing. They swept 100 square miles. No footprints. No jacket abandoned. Nothing. Rumors exploded. Was she injured and wandering? Did she meet someone in the darkness? Or was it something more premeditated? The case went national. Sightings poured in hundreds of tips from as far away as Seattle and Minneapolis. Some credible, some wild. An ex-co-worker swore she saw Patricia in a laundromat, dazed and silent. Truckers reported hitches matching her description. But by 1990, every lead hit a dead end. Authorities began piecing together behavioral clues. Patricia had recently shown signs of paranoia, leaving her house in a panic the week before. But her family insisted she wasn't suicidal. She was lost, not wanting to disappear. Climax, the breakthroughs that weren't 6:00, but the real surprise is coming. In 2025, a Montana cold case project applied modern AI to old case files. AI-enhanced images and facial recognition ran Patricia's face through driver's license and social media databases nationwide. In one instance, an AI match in Oregon triggered hope, but DNA quickly ruled it out. Still, the digital search brought Patricia's case back into the spotlight. The foundational evidence, her car, the boots she wore. The trail her footprints never made, only deepened the enigma. Was Patricia a victim, or did she choose to walk away forever? Resolution. What remains unanswered? 7:00. Even now, Patricia Meehan is classified as missing, presumed dead. The Meehan family keeps her memory alive, holding out hope, but police admit the odds are bleak. AI has offered fresh eyes, but without physical evidence, the prairie keeps its secrets. If you're enjoying this, hit subscribe. We post stories like this every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Montana's Department of Justice still lists
Patricia in active files. Bloodhounds, helicopters, satellite imaging, and now AI, but not a single shred of new evidence since 1989. The prairie night swallowed her shadow. Some believe she wandered off, disoriented, lost to the elements. Others whisper about foul play or a deeper plan for new life. The truth still waiting in the darkness. Subscribe and hit the bell. We drop new true crime cases every single day. The next story is even crazier. A missing persons case solved after 30 years using AI voice analysis. If you like this, watch our next episode, The Vanishing of Brianna Maitland, Clues Hidden in Plain Sight.